We didn't just wake up one day and discover Will and Jada's marriage is a hot mess. In fact, despite their tendency to give all the TMI details about their bedroom activities, there has always been something unusual about their relationship, and there have been many red alerts that Will ignored. Will and Jada briefly met when she auditioned to play the role of his character's girlfriend on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. The role was given to Nia Long instead. Later on, when Will saw Jada on a different world, he realized he was extremely attracted to her. Despite being married to Cherie Zampino at the time, they also shared a son named Trey. Will revealed on an episode of Red Table Talk that while out to dinner with Cherie, he went into the restroom and realized he was married to the wrong woman. But he didn't believe in divorce. He stated, "I went back out, sat down with Cherie, and started going back on with my life." It wasn't until Cherie decided to end their marriage that Will pounced on Jada. He asked her if she was seeing anyone, and when she said no, Will replied, "Cool, you're seeing me now." From there, Jada moved from Baltimore to California, and they began dating while Will finalized his divorce and worked on co-parenting with Cherie. By 1995, Will was officially a single man, and his and Jada's relationship continued, although they spent a lot of time apart due to their work commitments. After 2 years of dating, Jada found out she was pregnant with their son Jaden. 29-year-old Will popped the question in late 1997 with a $250,000 engagement ring, and 26-year-old Jada accepted the proposal under pressure. During an episode of Red Table Talk, Jada said she never wanted to get married, but she was under a lot of pressure because she was young and pregnant. It was her mom, Adrienne, who pushed her into tying the knot. Adrienne said since Jada was her only child, she was worried she would never have the experience of seeing her daughter get married. Jada decided to go through with it, but she didn't want a typical wedding. And Will admitted in his memoir that he pressured her into having a traditional ceremony. He wrote, "This would be the first of many compromises Jada would make over the years that painfully negated her own values." 1 month after the proposal, they got married at a private New Year's Eve ceremony in Baltimore in front of 100 guests. Jada said she was about 3 months pregnant during the ceremony. She was dealing with morning sickness and was being very unpleasant and uncooperative the entire day. Not only was she feeling unwell, but she didn't even want to be there. Well, many brides experience pre-wedding jitters since marriage is a major life transition. But a wedding therapist named Landis Bihar told the Insider website that bad nerves can indicate the person isn't ready for marriage or that they're marrying the wrong person. From that point on, Will has explained what it's like to be married to a woman that didn't want to get married in the first place. Jada didn't even want to take on the tradition of taking his last name. In a Facebook post, she wrote that she feared she'd be criticized for failing to be an independent woman by sticking to tradition. She eventually decided to add Smith to her original moniker, but the issues in their marriage continued. They welcomed their daughter Willow in October 2000, and Jada told BET Rock's Rant that she had a lot of resentments and found it difficult to cope with the restrictions of parenthood. As Will's career continued to flourish, he noticed Jada would wake up many mornings in tears. In his memoir, he wrote that Jada made many sacrifices for their family and put her own desires on hold. Things got even worse when Will persuaded Jada to move into a massive 256-acre Calabasas compound that she didn't even want to purchase. In his memoir, Will wrote, "Nothing good comes from spending your hard-earned money on a family home that your wife doesn't want." Well, not only was Jada against marriage in the ceremony, but she struggled through parenthood and was opposed to living in the lap of luxury with her family. But still, Will held on and tried to make their marriage work. He called his first divorce from Cherie the worst thing he had gone through in his adult life, and he didn't want to go through that again. He started preparing for Jada's 40th birthday party 3 years in advance. On the site of the 2011 event, which was held in Santa Fe, he surprised her with a documentary he commissioned that chronicled her life and traced her family's lineage back to slavery. When they got back to their hotel suite that night, Jada told him, "That was the most disgusting display of ego I've ever seen in my life." Will was shocked. He thought he was being the perfect husband, but Jada was furious. They had an explosive fight which led to a separation, and Will told her he was retiring from trying to make her happy. During their separation, he went to a tantric intimacy expert and visited a shaman to receive some doses of a psychotropic tea to help him cope. Eventually, he and Jada reconciled. Can you imagine spending 3 years planning someone's birthday party, only for them to be unappreciative of your efforts? Well, many believe that Jada's attitude stems from Will being nothing more than a rebound relationship she's tied to. Jada has frequently spoken about her friendship with her high school friend, the late Tupac Shakur. Jada claims she and Tupac shared a kiss, but things never got physical between them. A poem Tupac wrote for Jada talks about their relationship, but tells a slightly different story. Will and Jada's daughter Willow even wrote a letter to the deceased rapper. The letter, which was posted on Willow's social media account, but was later deleted, read, "Dear Tupac, I know you're alive someplace. I think my mommy misses you. Can you come back so mommy and me can be happy? I wish you were here, I really do. Love, Willow." And when Jada shared Tupac's Lost Souls poem in honor of what would have been his 50th birthday, online users went crazy. One person commented, "Will Smith has been the best in everything else except in Jada's heart." In his memoir, Will admitted he felt tortured by the bond Jada and Tupac shared. Will told GQ that at some point, his and Jada's relationship stopped being monogamous, because Jada never believed in conventional marriage. He told the magazine, "We've given each other trust and freedom with the belief that everybody has to find their own way, and marriage for us can't be a prison." In 2011, rumors emerged that Jada was having an affair with her Hawthorne co-star Mark Anthony, who was married to Jennifer Lopez at the time. A source told Us Weekly Jada and Mark never had a full-blown romantic affair, but they did get inappropriately close. From that onwards, there have been countless rumors about the Smiths having an open marriage. In 2020, Jada eventually came clean that she had an intimate relationship with R&B singer August Alsina during a period when she and Will were separated. August also claimed Will gave his blessing for their affair. While people continue to feel sorry for Will having to share his wife with other people, he told GQ magazine that Jada wasn't the only one engaging in relationships outside their marriage. Well, is he referring to the 2015 rumors that he was having an affair with his Focus co-star Margot Robbie? It's not certain, but it sounds like it. In 2018, Will told Rap Radar he and Jada no longer refer to themselves as married. Instead, they describe themselves as life partners. He added, "There's no deal breakers, there's nothing she could do ever. Nothing that would break our relationship. She has my support till death, and it feels so good to get that space." The fact that Jada never wanted to get married in the first place really explains the state of their marriage today. But perhaps she stays with Will because she knows she's free to do whatever she wants, and Will Smith will stand up, protect her, and love her no matter what. In a 2008 appearance on The Ellen DeGeneres Show, Will stated, "Divorce just can't be an option."